Okay, I'm in sales and marketing and I'm a food broker. And so what I do for a living is majority of my day is cooking, baking, and sampling food. And it's showing different types of anything you can imagine to different customers, whether it's restaurants, colleges, whatever. I work a lot of food shows, so I'm constantly working around food. I've been to a nutritionist who told me I was her toughest challenge. It's very hard to lose weight when your main focus, at least 40 hours a week, is food. And it's not always the healthiest food. I've always been overweight. You know, my whole life I come from a whole family that all we did was food. Everyone was in the food business. But it's eating the right things, the right amounts at the right time. And that's what I feel that I needed to learn and needed help on. So I came to you. But my drug of choice was Pepsi or Coke or any of the sugar and the sweets. And you turn to them sometimes when you're bored or stressed or you're on the run because you didn't plan your day right and you're running through McDonald's and you know it's the worst thing that you could put in your body. I think the only time I ever learned well enough to try to treat myself better was the 9 months I was pregnant with my daughter. My daughter's my number one person in my life, and I would do anything for her. And I think coming to you and realizing, you know, okay, I'm 51 years old, but thinking 20 years from now, that got me thinking on the very first session, I'm going to be 71. Am I going to be around for her? She needs me, I need her. And so it's a matter of making a lifestyle choice. It's not a diet. It truly is learning what to eat, how to eat, you know, at the right times, and feeling good about it and wanting to exercise more and feel better not only for myself but for the people in my life that I love so much, and get away from the negative things like the Coca-Cola, the sweets, the junk food, the running through McDonald's, you know, all the things that you know has been bad, and you can go so far without it, but then you go back. And I haven't gone back, and it's a wonderful feeling. It really is. Now I have other people asking me what's going on, and that's good. That's good. I didn't know if I could be, you know, a candidate and could actually, you know, pick up on it and do what I'm supposed to do. I think sometimes you're just nervous to try something new. But I felt that I've tried so many other things, whether it's nutritionists or diet or this or that or surgery, and none of them have worked. And so I felt that I owed it to myself and my family to try something new. And at first I was a little hesitant to tell people, but after, you know, just the first 3, 4, or 5 sessions, it's been amazing, the difference, and feeling so good about it. And even people being nervous around me to, oh, you know, I have this can of Coca-Cola, are you going to be okay? And I have no desire for it, you know, and it makes me think about how bad I felt when I was on that and eating the wrong things and drinking the wrong things. And it's just a constant reminder. And as time goes by, like my first major food show, you know, it was just one challenge after another. Am I going to make it through? And not only did I make it through great, so that I was ready for the next one. And I think eventually you just build up confidence and you realize this really does work. The mind is definitely stronger than the body, hands down. Knowing that normally you run around, you eat whatever you can off the tables, you're in a hurry, don't plan, you run past the Pepsi machine, it's free, so before you know it, you're filling up on your 8th, 9th cup, and you're not even thinking about it. And then you go to this show, and I packed all my fruits, my vegetables, I had enough waters to get through, to even share with other people, and everybody was like, wow, is this the new Vera? I mean, they've never seen this in all the years that my whole job has always been with food, selling it, sampling it, tasting it, you know, cooking, and that is such a positive impact on the people I work with, on my customers, on my family, and my friends. I think it definitely was, one of them was being able to say no to the wrong things, the drinks or whether it was food, and now I can, and I don't even think twice of it. The other thing I think was more important was I just never prepared. I never planned well. And now I went out and bought myself a lunchbox, and stopping at the farmer's market and getting the vegetables and the fruits and coming up with different ideas and recipes and wanting to try new things, and people around it seeing it, and and the difference. And now my daughter's doing it and she's losing weight and feeling great about herself, and it's just so positive. And I've had some friends that have challenged, and now they're wanting to work out with me, and they're wanting to try what's going on and see the difference. And I think you help each other, you encourage each other, to see that, what could really transpire. So I would highly recommend this to anybody, honestly. And normally when you're spending evenings and all day at the hospital and getting lack of sleep and you're stressed, you want to revert back to the old way, your old style of, okay, I'm going to grab a Coke out of the vending machine and eat a candy bar. And I didn't even have the desire. I didn't want to. And I think more and more, every day you start to amaze yourself that, you can do this, and you can inspire other people, and it's just so exciting. I've been a month and a half. I can't wait for the next month, and I can't wait for the next month after that, because I feel it for the first time in my life. I'm not going to go back. I owe it to myself. And it's like an investment into yourself, into your health, into your future. And I think that's the way you have to look at it. I feel better about myself, and I feel stronger. I feel like I can just pretty much, challenge anything, take it, and know that I'm going to get through it the way that I should have all along, but maybe just didn't have the right coaching to do. And that's definitely something I'm looking forward to even doing more and more. I like being able to, for the first time, I've never been a role model. I was always overweight, and, a lot of times when you're overweight, you don't get respect. And I'm getting that now, and it feels good. And I feel like now I'm the better even mom for my daughter, because I'm showing her the way the life should be, and she's only 24. She needs to learn that not to get to my age at 51 and know you got to do something about it before maybe diabetes sets in, or heart disease, or anything else that could happen. So it's more about a total life change, but it's a good life change. It feels good. Yeah, absolutely.
And if you were wanting to recommend this to a friend or a family member, what would you tell them about the process?
I think the first thing I would tell them is not to be skeptical. People want to see like what they see on TV, and they think, they're going to float in the room, and, that kind of stuff. And I think that's the first thing, is they have to open up their mind. I'm always preaching to my daughter, you have to be willing to try something new. And there's times in life you try things that don't work, but you can say you tried them. This is something I can say that I tried, and it does work. If you could have a magic pill, they want to take the magic pill, and this might be it. It's just not a pill, but it's definitely something I would highly recommend for anybody, honestly. I just can't thank you enough. I'm looking forward to the future. You've just made my life. What you have done is just amazing. It's like nothing short of a miracle, honestly. I can't thank you enough. God bless you, honestly. Love you. And that's it. Thank you.